Hi, it's Kathy. Welcome to the 7 Insights to Transform Your Life After 60. Today we're going to look at the power of your beliefs. As we move into later chapters of life, we're offered a precious gift, perspective. Time becomes more valuable, energy more sacred, and our inner peace is much more urgent. We begin to know and see that living well isn't about chasing what we don't have. It's about being aware of what's always been within us. If you've ever paused in the quiet of the early morning and asked, what now, or what really matters? These 7 insights about your inner beliefs are for you. You know, belief is not just a mindset. It's a force that powerfully shapes the course of our lives. It informs our emotions, our health, our relationships, and even our physical reality of who we are. Long held and unconscious beliefs become the roots of our identity in the way and the lens through which we receive and perceive the world. So understanding and aligning your beliefs will help you to understand a transforming experience yourself that happens in later years. So let's take a look at these deeply rooted beliefs that shape our character. Character is built on a foundation of beliefs we may not even realize we hold. These deeply rooted ideas about who we are, what life is, and what we're capable of often take shape in our childhood and then quietly guide our actions and reactions for decades. These beliefs become so familiar that they feel like facts, yet many are inherited and adopted without a conscious evaluation. When we begin to examine and question them, we take the first step toward our own personal freedom and transformation. Also know that your emotions mirror your beliefs. We often try to change the external circumstances to help us feel better, but this approach is really backwards. Our emotions aren't random, they're reflections of our underlying beliefs. So instead of trying to change everything around us, to feel some kind of peace, begin by shifting your beliefs, the beliefs that shape these emotional patterns. When you feel better inside, the world around you will shift in response. It works. Peace becomes a cause, not just a result. Also important is know that your beliefs become your biology. Science is increasingly affirming what our ancient wisdom traditions have long claimed. The mind-body are deeply connected. Our beliefs, especially the emotionally charged ones, do influence our physical health. Hope, purpose, and a positive outlook have been linked with improved immune function, improved resilience, and even longevity. Chronic fear, resentment, hopelessness undermine our health. What we believe about our bodies and our health literally shapes our biology. Look at your life from the inside out. You know, the world can shower you with praise and encouragement, but if you don't believe it yourself, none of it will stick. True empowerment comes from within. The inner belief that you're enough just as you are, capable and worthy. It is the seed from which growth and achievement blossom. External validation is fleeting, but your internal belief systems are the foundation for lasting change. Also, look from the outside in. Know that you are more than just a body. The physical body is a vehicle, not a totality of who you are. Identifying solely with the body leads to unnecessary suffering, especially as we age or face illness. Recognizing that your essence transcends the physical. It opens up a deeper understanding of your self-worth, identity, and purpose. Next, look at the reality of expectations. Desire alone is not enough to manifest change. When a strong desire is paired with an equally strong doubt, the two forces cancel each other out. Belief is the engine behind progress. Doubt is the brake. Learning to expect the best, even in small ways, activates this power of belief and can propel you forward. Managing doubt, it isn't about blind optimism. It's about cultivating confidence in possibilities. And finally, practice gratitude. One of the most powerful ways to reshape beliefs is through gratitude. Be grateful for what we have. We appreciate what we already have. We affirm that we have abundance, worthiness, sufficiency. Gratitude changes the emotional climate within each of us. It fosters joy and receptivity. It shifts the focus from what's missing to what we have, what is present. And in doing this, it transforms ordinary moments into profound blessings. So your beliefs are an important tool for you to not just understand, but also know how to shift to bring more joy into your life.